Previously on Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
What are you so scared of? Huh? Just show me what you got.
Come on. It would be like squashing an insect.
Trust me. That felt good. Didn't it?
Welcome to episode 4 of reviewing the new Trek. Episode 4.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I'm not going to go on a big rant. I'm not going to try to defend it like I did last episode.
It finally wore you down?
It just wasn't a good episode. Like, it tried so hard to be something. And all it wasn't. It was boring.
I agree.
It rewrote canon. Well, it added their own. This is specifically why they went.
Seems like it. They're writing the canon, I guess, is just what you could say.
Yeah, they're not deleting it, right? Because this is what they wanted. They went 1,000 years into the future so that they could get away from all canon and do their own thing. And they sure are doing their own thing. But they were trying so hard to make it like a poignant episode. And all they did was make Klingons refugees. They're rewriting the Klingon race. And I know some people will be like, well, you didn't get the episode because he became a warrior by the end of it. And they're still... No, it was bad. It was bad.
Well, it is. I mean, that's one of the things I predicted in our pregame episode, where I said they're going to deconstruct all masculine, all warlike cultures and races, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're kind of like what Kurtzman did by going far into the future. He's able to detach from all Star Trek lore, in the sense where if he has to make a prequel, he's boxed in by it, right? Now he's not boxed in by it. Now he can write the lore. They're coming out of that event, the burn, and they're all pretty much screwed up. Well, he can redesign Starfleet the way he wants, and he's doing it, right? And then now he's redesigning the Klingon culture. I mean, I guess I could put it on my bingo card.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. You're right. He is having his way with the Klingon lore and who they are. But he's doing so in a way where they can they can say that they're not, right? They can be like, no, that's not. You're missing the point of it. But I mean, it's obvious they've taken a stoic, warrior, proud race and made them a bunch of refugees. Like, and they actually came across caveman like,
Very much so,
as hunter gatherers. Like, okay, and then you'll say, well, the burn wiped out their planet, and the burn set them back. Well, the burn set the Federation back too. How come the Federation is all of a sudden back to being exactly what it was before? And I mean, they even warp in to have this fake fight at the end, and there's hundreds of Klingon ships warping in. So what is it? Are they nomadic refugees, or are they still warp capable civilization?
I don't know. It to me, man, if you want to jump to the end already, that fight in the end was actually insulting if you think about it, because it's a fake, phony fight. And I want to say that I forgot whatever the other Klingon we see.
Klingons would have never stood for a fake, phony fight.
I mean, it's clearly. I mean, what kind of fight is it that? I mean, they're shooting phasers at each other and torpedoes or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, our shields at 95%. War over. You win."
Oh, you got our shields down 5%. We take this planet as our conquering. Like, bullshit. Like
I get the concept of it, but it's like everything else on this show. It's fucking stupid. If they really wanted to convince the Klingons that they were going to take over that planet, they should have had a fight, and they probably should have sat down with some of the captains of the other ships and be like, the only way we are going to be able to move these Klingons into this planet is they take it from us. Who is willing to put their lives on the line to fight these Klingons so that they'll be able to accept the planet?
Yeah, like it might cause us casualties.
Right, exactly. How much better of a freaking episode would have that been, or a fight?
And basically,
You know
this episode was a play. This episode was a rehash of Undiscovered Country. I mean, think back to what that movie was. Praxis. Their mining, their dilithium mining mood exploded, and the Klingons had like 6 years of life left in them or something if the Federation didn't step in to help them, and it was a whole like assassination plot attempt by, like, as the delegates were going to accept help from the Federation, the warlike factions of the Klingon Empire were trying to assassinate and destroy their chancellor and frame Kirk and Spock and McCoy and sent them to the prison planet, because they wanted to assassinate the Federation president to stop this merger. Like a much better telling of this same story was in Undiscovered Country. This was basically a rewrite of that. Kronos is destroyed in post burn, which I still don't get the burn. I still don't understand the burn. I'm never gonna understand the burn because I don't want to understand the burn. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. But this show is I mean, it's Kurtzman trick all over it. I mean, I tried to give it a chance. There are some exciting aspects to it with the school kind of thing. If you look past the One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek style teen show,
That's like saying if you can look past a show. I mean, this concept is literally every other joke that's been thrown at it. The Dawson's Creek, the Saved by the Bell. That's what this is. This is not the concept of Starfleet that was in the previous iterations prior to Kurtzman. This is not it, dude.
No, and this one felt less like a little bit less like that. Probably because they were leaning more into this Klingon storyline.
They weren't doing much. That's why they were sitting down and having a debate in a class, and then they concentrated on one character mostly. So, I mean, the show starts off with the debate class, which is stupid because that first episode? Yeah, the second episode with the Betazoid felt like they were having debates too.
Yes, and they were trying, that was supposed to be a diplomatic delegation, but it felt like debate class.
That wasn't a debate, but it was set up like a debate in front of the class and everything. So this feels kind of formulaic at this point. And they had the debate. You had the holographic Robert Picardo, I guess, running the class or whatever, right? And he, again, sloppy cursing for some reason. Even he's doing it. And then one of the students actually points it out, and he gets reprimanded because I guess the Robert Picardo's hologram
Dr. Roboto
is so old that he can say whatever he wants.
Now this kind of ticked you off. I mean, again, it was a weird use of cursing.
It's just stupid, man. So we go there. They establish the debates. I don't like how the the Klingons look. They like you said, a very like Paleolithic looking. I didn't see any blades. I'm used to seeing them. I forgot what is it called.
Yeah, the batleth.
Batleth.
Batleth. Not one batleth in
Or anything that looks like one.
No, they had a bow and arrow with some
Weird things on it.
weird blades on it.
It felt very, very like Stone Age. I don't know what about it. I don't know if it's just visually, it looks bad.
These
I don't
ain't your
know.
Worf's Klingons.
Oh, dude, and they're so Paleolithic looking that by the time you see not a Klingon warbird, but it's something else, one of their ships, fly off and take off, it's jarring. You weren't expecting them to have a ship. That's how backwards they looked. But it was still jarring, seeing them go from like campfires, little huts.
So I mean, I guess it's true to form. Over the years in the different episodes, Klingons have looked different. And I mean, in the original series, they looked like the Romulans, and they had goatees. There was no bumps. The bumps didn't come until Star Trek: The Motion Picture, which came out at the same time as The Next Generation, and Worf was the first Klingon to have the butt forehead.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the original series, and then they did a Deep Space Nine episode where they make a joke about it because it's a really good episode of Deep Space Nine where they go back in time and they're actually on the Enterprise. Fantastic episode. And they make a joke because they see the Klingons, and it's he says it's some kind of, we don't talk about that time. So it's like some kind of genetic something they explain away.
Did you finish watching Discovery?
Mm-mm. Why do
Yeah,
they
'cause-
explain it?
No, I don't know. That's what I was asking. I'm never going to watch that show.
I just know in the first episode they were fighting Klingons,
Yeah.
and they looked nothing like Klingons,
Nope.
like at all.
The Captain Nahal's friend and Jaden's second dad or grandpa, whoever the hell he was.
The older generations of them
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
looked good.
Yeah.
Was interesting. So we get this parallel throughout the episode, getting back to the episode, where the debate class, they choose to talk and use the debate tournament on the situation that's happening in their real world. They have miraculously discovered a planet in the Federation system. Like, it's another planet that is exactly like their home world that's only suitable to them. So they entrust the great, the best. I mean, these records that the Admiral was reading through were better than War and Peace of the fantastic Elastigirl Chancellor.
Every episode has to have, aren't you fantastic, Captain Nahal? Every episode has to have a little slice of it dedicated to, we got to remember how great she is, how awesome she is.
Yeah. So she had a fling 100 years ago with the Klingon that is still alive, and they want to hook them back up to discuss the situation to try to convince them to take the planet. So he comes and they get drunk and remember the past, and they come to an impasse because he said that they will not just be given this
Charity.
planet.
They won't
no
accept
charity.
charity.
Won't accept charity, but they'll accept a fake fight.
Which is so much worse.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So about this fight, one of the things that just irks me, right, is that you saw how they were trying to lay the member berries thick right before that fake fight at the end of the episode, right?
Mhm. I mean, they played the
they-
music.
Right, with the music cues and everything, and then they pulled out into space the Athena, and then all the other the USS Riker and all the other ships start warping in. The fight doesn't take like 3 minutes.
No, it's like 30 seconds.
The resolution is almost instant. It's basically instant. And then I'm thinking about it more. how stupid are the Klingons that they themselves can't find that planet on their own?
Yeah.
Like if they were refugees, right, and they didn't have a homeworld anymore, wouldn't the first thing any surviving organizations, leaders within the Klingon community, wouldn't they be like, all right, well, is there any other planets that are close to our old homeworld? Don't they have? Don't they? I mean,
It's getting harder to watch. It is getting harder to watch.
Yeah.
What's the next episode?
I have no clue. I haven't looked.
What do we get to look forward to next?
Hopefully another gay or lesbian. Hold on. All right, let's go with IMDb. Episode 5 is a love letter to Deep Space Nine.
Oh no, this is the one where this is where they're gonna screw with Cisco, aren't they? So next I guess the would be the segment I like, which is predictions. Where does it go from here?
I feel like they still have a lot to reintroduce and change. So what could be the next thing that Kurtzman would like to change? He's doing it, man. You came across the whole Jim Hadar thing with how they reproduce or don't.
Well, they're a genetically modified, created species for war.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are soldiers, super soldiers. They're like the clones from the Clone War, except they're not clones. They have individuality. They're created in a test tube. They're test tube babies that mature in 3 days and are bred solely for the purpose of dying in battle.
So I quickly pulled it up and said key points about their reproduction. They're cloned, not born. Jem'Hadar are created and controlled incubation vats. Rapid maturation. They reach full combat-ready adulthood in about 3 days. No childhood. They emerge already able to walk, speak, and fight. No females. The species is entirely male. The Dominion designs them this way. Dependence on Ketracel White. They are engineered to require this drug, ensuring loyalty to the founders. Genetically programmed obedience. Their biology includes built-in loyalty to the founders and Vorta.
But apparently one got out and got freaky with a Klingon and created the fan favorite character.
She did say the mom was Klingon, right?
Yeah.
We still need to know that. Not need to know. They still need to explain that away.
No, I don't care. I don't care if you call me not a fan, call me this, call me whatever you want. I did not like this episode. So, all in all, not a good episode. I can't wait till next Thursday. All I can say is thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give us a follow for sitting through this.
If you are one of the people that have viewed our content in the last week and a half, I want to say thank you. If you're one of the people that liked or commented, I want to say thank you.
We love you all.
And we do. We appreciate it. And as always, I'm Level-Headed Rebel.
Baby Billy out.